What's up, guys? Welcome to your 176th Android tutorial for the new Boston. And we're getting close to actually, putting our triangle on the emulator there so we can see it. We basically have set up everything that we need for a triangle class. So we're just gonna, go over to our renderer class because this is where all the magic's gonna happen. And what we need to do is first reference that triangle somehow. So we're just gonna build a constructor for this class as well. Because again, our activity is calling this class, so we want to make sure we have a constructor as well that sets up our triangle. So we're just going to say public GL render ex, and then all we're going to do is set up our triangle within here, and you got to make sure you spell it right, obviously. And so we want to set up a triangle instance as well. We're going to set this to be private. We're just going to say GL triangle ex. We're going to call it try, something like that. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to set our try within our constructor equal to a new triangle or new instance of that class. And there we go. Now we have our triangle object within our renderer. And again, we created a draw method within our triangle. So within our onDraw frame, all we have to do is basically say, well, I shouldn't say all, because as you'll see here in a second, it won't actually print this to the screen yet, but it is actually drawing it in OpenGL. So what we're going to do is we're going to refer to our triangle and just say .draw, and we're going to pass in again the GL10 object that we're being passed in within this method. So it's pretty simple. Again, we get this GL object that's being passed in, and we just pass that into our triangle to create our triangle and set it up and all that good stuff. We have that draw method within there, so that's what that's doing. But even if we run the application right now, we just get all red. We can't see anything. We don't know where our triangle's at, all that good stuff. And the problem is let me go back to Blender. And again, we are drawing our triangle, but we might have a different perspective. For example, our camera right here is looking at the square, but let's say we move to a mode where our camera is looking off into the distance over here instead of at our actual square. So that's kind of what's happening. So in the next few tutorials, we're going to learn how to glue the camera to look at a certain position. We're also going to set up our viewport so we know how wide it is, and set up our projection so it's not all skewed. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I know it was a pretty simple tutorial where we just set up our triangle and drew it. But again, hopefully you guys understand a little bit more about the GL, just because it seems like it should be printing to the screen, which it is, but we can't actually see it because we don't know where our camera is looking and all that good stuff. So I'll catch you guys in the next tutorial. Hope you have a good one, and see you later. Alright, and also because we didn't really talk about too much, I'm just going to add a little bit more to this tutorial. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically when we create a render of some sort, or a GL, OpenGL, class, it loads it with some default stuff that might even hinder performance. So we're actually going to give us some space within our onSurface created, and we're just going to say gl.disable, because we don't want everything that they give us. Sorry, it's GL disable, and what we're going to disable is the dither. So we were going to relate to the GL10 class .gl underscore dither, and that's just going to speed up our performance a little bit, and not worry so much about the quality, but worry a little bit more about the performance. And also we can just elaborate a little bit more by saying gl.gl hint, and we have to reference a target, so we're going to say gl 10.gl underscore perspective correction hint. And then for the mode, what we're going to do is gl 10.gl underscore fastest. That's just going to again boost our performance a little bit more and not worry about the quality as much. So there's just a quick add-on to this tutorial. Again, you guys might want to just copy this dither line and put it within your onDraw method or on draw frame method or something. But there you go, and I'll catch you guys in the next tutorial, and hope you have a good one. See you later.